I'm
Good
going to.
afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. It's a fun Friday. Yes, it is. And with me today, as always, it is Mr. Watkins. How are you, Jim? How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I am
I
doing
am here.
wonderful. I am doing what I thought I put my time, cut my phone off so it wouldn't make any noises. And it looks like it did not listen to me. So there you go. All right, now everything is off.
Aha.
So I have been watching you while I have been on vacation. And before we get started, I do want to go ahead and say a prayer, if that's okay with
Okay,
you.
that's okay with me.
All right. Heavenly Father, we come to you today and we thank you. We thank you for another day. We thank you for safe travels. We thank you for being well. We thank you for even when we get sick, Lord, so that we know that there is an opportunity for you to go and touch us and heal us. And Father, I just ask that you be with us, especially right now in the times and the tribulations that we are going through. Let us shine your light in everything that we do. And we ask this in your heavenly name. In Jesus Christ's name we pray.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right, I just realized I had not got my little chat window going, so I need to go ahead and do that. Jim, tell me what's been going on with you.
Oh, gee whiz, I am sitting here in my room waiting for permission to go out. And other than that, we're good. We're good to go. I had planned to be back in America last Monday, but my plans changed. So step by step, things will keep getting better, I hope.
Oh, I hope so too, because
I am
daggone.
restreaming your stream, by the way,
Oh,
and I have
awesome.
shared you everywhere. So it should be working. We
Everything should
should
be
be
going
live.
good.
Yeah.
Yay.
My country, 'tis of thee.
That's right. Happy 4th of July one day early.
Yeah. Well, it's the 4th of July somewhere.
Wait a second. I think you're ahead of me, aren't you? You're in the
Yeah.
future. So, happy
I'm
4th
in
of
I'm in the
July.
future and it's the 4th of July here. It is.
Man, I almost forgot about that.
Here we are in the future.
All right.
And Mighty Blue Dolphin, Appalachian Dolphin, made me my background for the day with the flag and the clouds and the
Yay.
awesome quote.
Right
Thank you,
now,
Appalachian Dolphin.
thank you. And right now I'm
Okay.
trying to find my little chat thingy
Oh,
and make sure that I am going okay with this with the
just say
OBS.
restream chat.
Yeah.
Ask
Mine doesn't
ask
do
your
what I
ask your
want it
Nook
to do.
ask your Nook to open it up. Nook, open restream chat.
I know
Doesn't
that I'm
work.
I'm sitting here going, okay, now
I wonder
that's
if they have a
not
new Nook.
right.
I'm
I
going to
guess I
upgrade my
wiped
Nook one
everything
of
off
these
my
days.
computer as far as my passwords went earlier.
And I want to know how many people are watching your stream there. We have 45 people in our room on, and I'm just streaming your stream. It's amazing. This is D Stevens' stream, and she is streaming on her D Live.
Oh, and I'm hoping that I do not mess us up by looking for my
Here is we need to get her
my
some
chat window.
followers and send her some bananas on her D Live, guys.
There you go. I'm hoping that we should still be streaming without any problems at all.
We're doing good. We're doing good. So I see you up there with the grates on the wall. I've been to Mount Rushmore before.
You
That is
know, it's a wonderful place, isn't it?
it is. And I bet you today that Mike Trike is super busy at the Keystone Trading Post. He's the one who prints our stickers.
Oh yeah, I watched a video last night of them going and opening up and moving the gate and everything. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. So
That
cool.
people don't realize how big those mountains are. That's not something that they can just tear down with a can of spray paint or something. If you spray painted on that, you probably wouldn't even notice it. It's so big.
It
It
is
just look
one
like
of
it'll look like a blemish, and they can't tear it down with a rope. It's a mountain,
that is a big mountain. As a matter
and
of
you'd have
fact,
to.
isn't that considered part of the Rocky Mountains? Part of it?
It's Badlands. I don't know if the Badlands or it's. I don't think it's Rocky Mountains.
Okay.
It's. I don't know what the mountain chain is called there. We'd have to ask Mike Trike. He lives there. He lives right at the base. It's like every day he wakes up and looks up George Washington's nose. Ooh, I can see your I can see your brains.
Oh my goodness. That is good. All right. I am
Oh,
going
they
to.
can't hear you.
What? What? Oh,
Oh, that is probably my fault. Okay, hold on a second, because
okay.
I have shared. Let me look at my settings. They can hear me, but that's because they're supposed to be on. I am sharing my screen here in my settings.
They
Probably
can't
I have
hear me?
no. Oh, the ones I'm restreaming,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and I will find out why
All right.
shortly
And as
here.
you're doing that, I'm trying to um, do this little thing over here. And of course, it's not going to want to do what I want to do. I'm still working. I moved everything. I had everything set up in my bedroom. And then when my daughter moved out, I'm like, I've got more space. So I've got everything
Right.
sort of temporarily set up in my dining room. So I'm still trying to get uh, the two computers all together so that I can do what it is that I need to do, if that makes any sense at all.
Got it.
Okay.
It makes sense. It
So,
makes sense. I don't know if they can hear you or not, so I'm going to see.
all right.
I'm broadcasting you there, and I will turn on my volume for a moment and probably blast everyone's ears off. Let's see. Speak for me.
Arf, arf.
Can you hear me from the YouTube? Can you hear her? I think you guys need to watch her on her channel. I just put this on to just basically show you guys how to go there. Let's
Right.
go to D Stevens Voice for You at D Live, dlive.tv
D Live
forward slash.
or at Q the More You
This
Know, which I'm getting ready to post on Twitter, which is
the
D Stevens
problem
Voice.
the problem is I am streaming you through Restream, who is not letting me. For
Hmm.
some reason, it's not letting me share the screen volume. There's probably a setting that they've hidden. Has the Communist Party taken over the settings here?
It might be a
Because this
possibility.
is working well. This is
Right.
working well, but we need your sound.
Yeah. I'm seeing that I have sound, but you're saying it's just on your end.
Oh yeah, because if you look at my YouTube channel, I'm streaming you as well, and there's like 50 people there waiting to hear you.
Yay!
But why?
I don't know. I do I need to look and
Restream is
see?
sharing. No, 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 no. It's my setting. You are
Okay.
good to go. You are good to go. We are victorious in this setting. We will figure it out.
And I'm going to
Restream.io.
tag you in
Live studio.
there we go. There we go.
I think that I need to just go through the live studio. So I will turn off this one instance. I'll
Okay.
come back, guys.
All right. Woohoo!
And we're still live. It was bad. Can't find the audio.
And I have to find. Oh, there we go.
See, we're still live,
Yes.
but I am going to go to another instance of this, and I'm going to click on share screen. Audio input is going to be Zoom audio device.
Yes,
We can do that. I'm going to put audio input as Zoom audio device.
that might make it work. It's a
Ha ha
possibility.
ha. It might be completely not working though. We'll find out. Okay. Then I will hit the share screen, application window,
There
Zoom
we go.
meeting. And there is.
And I do believe everything is doing what it needs to be doing on my end. I'm hoping so. I'm
That's
looking
good. Then I
and
just hit the go live and we should connect everywhere back again. It shouldn't have unconnected anywhere except for the moments that I was off.
all right,
So,
James. Hey, James, how are ya?
James is here. Wow.
Yeah, I've got the
Okay.
I've got my multiple platforms chat window to the side so I can see what's going on. And let's see here. Did I
You can
put
hear
it?
my keyboard. I'm sorry about that. That's where
Oh no, don't
I,
apologize. We are
I
good
will
to
move
go.
my mic over there.
We are
And
good to go. Oh, now I know what I forgot to do. Ah,
I'm
I'll
going to
do that.
turn the.
Do that part later. I had seen something. I don't know.
Oh, there's no sound. Okay. Well, they obviously have this jacked up so that we can't do this really cool way to broadcast you to multiple places is not working because
Hmm.
someone forgot to give me the setting to allow the audio to go with it too, just the video.
Oh, is that me?
So
Did I
so
forget that?
no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Okay.
I'm talking about I paid money for this professional version of Restream.io,
Right.
and it's only letting your videos restreaming fine. You
I
look
had
great.
I had that problem one time before, Jim, and I had to
Yeah,
totally come out of Restream and then start Restream again. There was a
I just
glitch
did
in it,
that,
and it still did it.
and I can't find the glitch. I'm going to my settings now.
Okay. Well,
Must be a.
while you're doing that, I'm going to
Well,
share.
we can speak. Ignore me. I
Oh,
told everyone in my channel to go to your channel.
okay. All right. I want to go ahead and I shared a scripture earlier, but I'm going to share it again. It's from Psalms 34:17 and 18. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And again, in Psalms 34, verses 17 and 18. It's one of those things where that has been sort of heavy on my heart lately is there's so many people that they're walking around and they have sad faces, and you can tell it in their eyes, even if they're wearing a mask, that they're just broken. And you just want to reach out and hug them, but you also know you're supposed to social distance, you know. But there are times where the mask sort of comes down and I flash a smile and then I put the mask back on just to cheer some people up because there was one instance when I was in Florida. We were coming back. It actually happened in Georgia. We stopped at the Cracker Barrel to go and get something to eat.
I love the Cracker Barrel.
Love it, love it, love it. I was so grateful that they were open. And afterwards, my best friend did some shopping, and they have the little, things on the floor, stay 6 feet away, stomp on this little mark here. And we were just sitting there waiting. I mean, we're traveling in the car together, so I'm sharing the same 6 foot distancing with her. Um, and this lady, she just lost it. I mean, literally lost it and started yelling and screaming, "You're too close to me! You're too close to me!" And I'm like, Lord be with this woman, because it scared me to death the way she was
What was her
yelling and
name?
screaming.
Karen.
I don't know, but I thought about that. Like,
I said hi, Karen.
yeah, she definitely was. Man, I felt for her.
Guys, I hate to say this, but I do believe we are entering a time where the folks that are were going to get this coronavirus and pass away have passed away, and it's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really sad because their families didn't get to give them proper goodbyes, and they die alone in the hospital, and it's awful. But now they're saying if you have a common cold, they're counting that as the coronavirus. So this is just
Yes.
an excuse to lock you up, America.
Mm,
It's just an excuse, and you need to take to the streets with your sign saying, "We're not going to take it." And you get Dee Snider out there in front of Dee Stevens' voice and do something about it.
It's
You
just
know, he's probably holed up and said, "Oh, what if this virus gets me?" But I don't believe that. I believe I don't share the
Appalachian
same
Dolphin
political
said
views with that D, but I do share the same belief in the First Amendment with that D.
yes. Now,
So
Appalachian Dolphin says I have sound. So I'm not
you
sure if
have,
I'm not sure if it's our sound or my sound or your sound, but I do see the Wicked Warden has sent a message on D Live. It says Lauren Daigle equals Ghislaine Maxwell. Shane Alexander Browning equals Jeffrey Epstein. Not quite sure on that one. Lauren
I
Daigle
don't
is a
know what that means.
Christian artist. So I would have to have a little bit more details on where you get your information and you came up with that assumption before I make a call on that one. And then Executive Impact. Hello to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow. That was a Twitch. And
Got it.
I am Jim on D Live. I wonder if that's the Jim that I know.
I'm echoing somewhere, so I have so many windows of sound open here looking to find our sound that my sound is working, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Just your sound is not working, and where am I echoing?
I have no idea where you're echoing at. I would check
It's
the
just
top.
too many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instances of video open here. And which ones can I close without losing our show?
I don't know. I have no clue.
This is not your problem. Not your problem. We are victorious, and we are allowed to be broadcasting somewhere.
Yes, and absolutely. I do want to share with you, if I can go and figure out how to do that. I'm pretty sure there was a gentleman. There was a gentleman I saw on Twitter, and I'm not sure if the voice will show when I share. If I hit the sound or not. Do you know?
On Zoom, when you share the screen, there's a small little button that you have to toggle, and then it'll allow the share. But Restream doesn't seem to have that. Since we're using Zoom to connect to your channel,
okay,
I was not able to restream through Zoom as well. So I had to restream through Restream.io, who restreams. Get it, guys? Then
I understand. I'm not sure.
So I'm restreaming through Restream.io, our Zoom channel, and it is not transferring the sound from you. From me, it is.
Okay. I'm wondering because I've not tried to share this. I'm not
using OBS here. I
gotcha.
That's why, because I can't get OBS to work right. I've downloaded it and I'm running it, but when I use the OBS, the colors don't go through right. You end up being blue and green and purple and stuff.
Okay.
It's this is like a cartoon.
Well, I will just point people in that direction because I think I could use OBS and do a screen capture and be able to share my screen that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when I use OBS and share. You can share your screen with Zoom. Just click on that green share button. You see
Yes.
on the bottom, there's a green
Share
share button,
screen.
and it'll ask you what window
Ah,
you want to share with.
got it. Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna share this.
Oh, I love it. I can't see
Now,
anything except the black.
is it sharing with you or
It
no?
says D. Stevens has share. Oh, there we are. Father of Teen. Oh, golly, I saw that. I cried
You know what I just
when
realized
they.
though? When I share with you, um, it does not go through OBS. I remember seeing that when you guys were broadcasting. So what I'll have to do is I have to stop sharing and I'm going to have to share through OBS for everybody else to see. I noticed that last night when you guys were sharing, not
They
always
saw
was
that.
it sharing.
They saw that, but they didn't hear you talking about it
Okay. All
on
right.
my stream.
Well, well,
Guys, we're
yeah,
gonna
this is
pro this out. This is gonna be super pro within a week or two. I can feel it. Maybe a month,
yes.
but
Ah,
but we're gonna pro it out, and it's gonna be its own network. And needy will have
yes.
her own channel. Needy will have her. I'm gonna start calling you Needy.
You know
Okay.
what's so amazing is the fact that one way or another we're gonna get this right.
And it's getting out, and there's a record. There's a record to show that we attempted to get around all of the censorship that's out there right now. Anti-American censorship. This is America, guys.
All right, I'm gonna
You
try
don't need to
this.
put up with that. You
I'm gonna
know.
try this. Give me 1 second here. I've shared my screen, so I'm going to make sure by going here. I'm gonna see if it'll play. We're gonna find out.
I still ain't heard from the mayor. Incredibly, Donald Trump called me. The President of the United States called me today and talked to me today.
What did he say?
He gave his condolences, and me, I'm not a political guy, so I'm not. But I told him, I didn't know nobody like you. I just, I'm real. I said, don't nobody like you, but on this camera, I tell you right now, Donald Trump called me, and he didn't have to call me. He didn't have to do nothing. I still ain't heard from the mayor.
I can't hear it.
Incredibly,
I think the
Donald
sound
Trump
problem
called me.
might be at your end.
It might be at my end, but I'm gonna minimize that and take that sharing screen off. But I'm going to work through these bugs if we have to take one night and just work through them without us streaming. But
Yeah, we will, and that's coming shortly. It's coming shortly because we're going to do this full time. We are going to become the next Fox News.
hey
We're gonna
now,
we're gonna replace the Comedy News Network. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do the cucumber dance every time it doesn't work,
and
and walk like Egyptians.
instead of MTV, we're gonna have DTV.
DTV on D Live. I mean, they named it after you. It ought to work.
There you go. Hmm. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm sorry that people can't hear on the other platform.
They can hear me. That's what they come here for anyway.
So I'm going to go and.
I'm kidding.
That's all that matters. It's okay.
Uh-oh, did we have another Q drop? Let's see, Q drop 563. No, that's old.
That should be from last night. That's the little girl that. Oh, I got some inside information about that Q drop too. By the way, I was watching.
I wanna know.
I was watching In Pursuit of Truth iPod, and I also seen some people post about it in regards to they had taken it down. Well, they left the video up, but they took their logo down because their logo was a heart, but it was an infinity heart, like a pedo sign. And
I don't know that sign.
It was
Infinity heart.
It was like it was done like a pedo sign. That's the best way that I can go and say it. so they changed it. I'm not sure about um, the background of the company. I really wasn't able to pull anything up. What was it? Goody. Hang on a minute. Goodable is the name of the company that had the tweet that was shared by Q. So that's all I got on that one. I do know that I
Yeah,
did say something.
people look into things too hard, though. I'm quite sure that that had nothing to do with pedo stuff, you know. But you know what does have to do with pedo stuff?
Yes.
The arrest of this lady yesterday.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a feeling that they've been talking to her for a while, and they've been keeping tabs on her for a while. You know, they made like, oh, we don't know where she is, but we do know where she is. Um, yeah, there's some stuff that's gonna come down the line, and I know through how many Q drops they had last night. Last night it was like boom, 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 boom. Picture Bill Clinton, you know, another person, Chandler. It's like, whoa, okay. Yeah, it was a
Yeah, and
lot. There
I was
were a lot
listening
of
to
them.
Lionel Nation. Well, you've got me open on your side.
Say again?
You have something that you are following that has volume on it, and it's echoing me
Oh no.
because I have made sure that I have the volume off everywhere.
I don't have you turned up that loud.
Okay, but no, no, no. It's just an echo. It's all right.
Okay.
It's not persistent.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
not
a.
wearing my headphones today. So
I was listening. I was listening to Lionel Nation yesterday, and I liked Lionel, even though he like sarcastically likes me.
he's funny. He is
he's
funny.
but he's also an attorney, and he pointed out that even with these Q drops, and he said the Q drops without saying Q. You know, he went over every one of them without saying Q. I noticed that. Uh, Maybe that's how he gets thousands and thousands. And he's also been a famous radio station host since I started listening to talk radio. You know, and he's can't be much younger than me
Maybe we can talk to him about being on your channel.
or yours. Yeah.
Either
Anyway,
way,
either way, he's wanted a new network. I'm pretty sure he's not enjoying this, and we're going to build a network.
I would,
You know,
it
it's
would
happening.
be,
It's happening, and everyone I've talked to this week has agreed to be part of that. From
I'm
Blue
looking
Eyes
forward to it.
and James Kingsley and you and we're going to build it. Can you
What
build
is
it?
it?
Yes,
Hang
we
it.
can.
We will build it. They will come.
Yeah. Wasn't he on that list?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Field of Dreams is what I was referring to.
I know, I know, I know.
I don't
Anyway,
remember him being on the list, but I do know that when we were looking over that list last night, or you guys were looking over it and I was sort of following along, I'm like, wait a second. There's something that's different about this list besides the fact that it didn't have a lot of details because the flight log actually has more details than the list that Q reposted. So, I got to look more into it to find out the nitty-gritty on that one. Oh, I keep forgetting to put the screen back up with the there. See, all these messages came up, and I was not even looking at them. I apologize. I apologize.
your
Um,
OBS is frozen, by the way.
my OBS is frozen.
That's what someone has said.
Oh no.
Well, but that's all right. They can hear us all now.
Okay.
Finally, according to gee whiz, who was it? Just said that we can hear you now.
Because I'm
Adeline.
looking and
Adeline
it's
is
got a
there.
green light on my OBS.
We're good.
Okay.
Let's just go with what we got.
All
As
right.
I was saying,
Yes, sir.
Lionel says even if they have all the goods on President Clinton, unless he's committed murder, they aren't going to arrest him because there's an unwritten rule where they don't arrest former presidents. But you know what?
Yeah.
We can certainly embarrass him until he's got a redder face than he's got a redder face there. Because, he got caught with his hand in the honey pot.
He got caught with much more than that. And
Yeah.
they still let him get away with
They
a
will,
lot.
of course, and he's an attorney, and that's a little more for sure than me. But all these other folks on there,
Hmm.
they need to be nervous because they're not exempt from that.
This is true. And I heard you guys mentioning Kevin Spacey. It was like, man, that was a. I learned
But
about that
Kevin
probably last
Spacey already
year.
got in trouble for what he did,
Yes, and then there was
and
somebody who was
everybody
supposed to
died.
testify. Yeah, and they committed suicide,
Yeah.
and that just no, I can't can't see why that they would, being that close to court, um, do that. And I sure hope that they've got the cameras rolling up there at the jailhouse where they're. I don't know if she's actually there yet or not. It's funny how the news has been really, really quiet about that. Have you noticed that? No pictures, no, not
Well,
zooming
let's hope she's
around.
still among the living.
Yeah.
Well, and the news, maybe Fox, they're less paused than the other news agencies.
Mhm.
Maybe Fox will play something about her, but I doubt that CNN will because all of the people that are supporting them seem to be listed on there except for the premier of China. Everyone else is listed there.
I don't know.
It's like
Wow. It's just it's a very interesting situation for sure. And I
I,
do not.
I'm
I'm looking to see, and I'm not seeing any complaints right now on the different on the chat bot thingy.
I hear you. I
Now,
am.
Abby Cook, wasn't she one of your guests the other day?
Yeah, her name is Blue Eyes.
I'm
She's
seeing
amazing.
a comment from D Live.
I will put her Twitter on here for people so they can contact her if they want to contact her direct.
I was
I will put
watching
it
that, and
in
she's just
in the
bubbly.
chat room.
She's bubbly. I like that. She's a
That's
spitfire.
yeah. That's what Americans are about. I mean, I am lucky that I have had such amazing American ladies on my show. I mean, I got you, I got all she was awesome and the Meltdown Media lady, the I am putting her Twitter everywhere so you guys can follow her. And don't forget to follow D. Stevens Voice too.
Yes, please.
Okay?
Please, please. I also have a blog, and since I've been on vacation, I didn't blog like I should. But I did post one today of a video that was shared on Twitter. He has very colorful language, but he is definitely spreading the truth, and it's it's interesting. I don't cuss a lot. It takes a lot for me to use foul language. Um, but he's a rapper, and the way that he was rapping, it was like he was spitting truth, or truth spitting, or I don't know what I called it whenever I shared it.
I bet you we're sharing. I bet you we have 1,000 people following us live, watching us do the Boomer TV, trying to set our stuff up. It's like,
We're doing
just say because we're restreaming to so many different locations now that
what's
they can't
amazing?
keep us offline because we are coming to you from too many different networks.
That's right. We have, let's see, I've got I'm trying
They
to
pop
remember.
us off one place, we're on their enemies list. You know, so we're up somewhere.
It is what it is. And it will get out one way or another, because even after the stream, we can always reshare again, which is great. That I love that.
You can. I don't have a copy of what's going on today. It's on your side today.
I will make sure that you get a copy. I
Well,
did
just
find
upload
out
it, and
that
I'll copy it.
I did find out that I went to go and upload a video on Dropspace, and it seems I have used all of my space. So I have to delete some videos to add more videos. So I'm gonna
Or
have
make a new space.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Thanks, Jim.
Okay.
I
Make a new
appreciate
space.
that very much so.
In order for Dropspace to charge money, they need to actually get people to go to their website.
Yes.
I like the way it's put together. It's put together
Mhm.
well, and it uploads faster than BitChute, etc. And you can import videos from a URL, which is nice, but nobody goes there. So they need to
There's
put some
not
effort into
the
it.
only
They need to put
marketing. Yeah, the only marketing that I saw about it was when I signed up for WeGoOneWeGoAll.com, which is now WeGo Social, which is a redirect right now on my computer because I've got everything set up the way that I do. I know, right?
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm tickled. Oh no! Stop!
Copy.
What's so
Copy.
funny is it on your platforms that you're sharing where they can't hear me. It's like half of a speaky and half of a no talkie.
You're so funny, Dee. Everyone should be listening to your channel. I can't stop laughing.
At least it's not as bad as it was before when I couldn't change the volume. I listened back and I'm going, oh my gosh, I sound like a man.
You
Even
sound
though
great. People don't like to hear what they sound like, so
I've been doing this for years, so it's like when you hear that offness with the audio, you're like, really?
yes.
Okay, gotta fix that. And
So
Tamara Thayer says she can hear it, so maybe they'll.
well, there we go. It's just some people can't hear it, and this is how badly they're messing with us.
Yes. Well, I mean, look back to when I first went online with you. They censored me.
Well, they shut us off to
Remember?
like 0.
Yeah,
They said you were censored.
big time. Big time. Now I do have I'm working on editing a video with John Carmen. I got some information from him and I'm going to go and edit it into sections because not everybody has the ability to sit down like we are right now and watch for an hour or 2 hours. So I figured I'd go and edit it 15-20 minutes and then do it in sections to share it that way.
Groovy.
So, and I'm looking to go and get a couple other people to do some interviews with me. One of them you already have on Thursdays, Mr. Superstar James Q. Patriot.
Yeah, yeah. I have enough shows actually that we can put together a network.
I'm
just
looking
adding a
to
few more
that.
people in there, and then it's gonna work.
That would be so awesome. It would be really cool if we could get iPod to join in with us, or Red Pill.
iPod.
In Pursuit of Truth.
Well, I'll of course offer that to them as in hours, and they can restream into it even if they want it, rebroadcast on it.
That would be cool.
As long as they don't have like contracts for like exclusivity somewhere, which I doubt. I doubt they have that.
Yeah,
I bet you they're like, how am I going to pay the electric bill this month because only 2 people bought something from me this month?
Well, he's going with a longer format now. He doesn't do as many videos as he used to do, but they're very, I think the last one was a documentary, and it was really cool the way he approached it. It was the whole George Floyd thing, and he came at it at both angles. So when you're finished watching it, you're going, huh, okay. And then you dig a little bit deeper to go in and see what else you can find out on that one. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I'm wow. My computer will be, and we still have 30 people watching on YouTube, even though they can't hear you.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I think Tamara said you go on and off with the sound. You get on a good point, and then the voice shuts down.
That
Yep.
is active censorship. That
Yes,
means
it
somebody is. That means a human being is actively watching our broadcast and shutting us off and shutting us on again.
You know what? We really need to talk about Joe Biden. Bless his heart. He's
Yeah,
come
what's
out
going
of
on
the
with Joe?
basement. He's come out
Tell
of the
me.
basement. He had a press conference today. I encourage you after this video to do a search on YouTube to watch his conference.
Did he wear a mask?
Not when he was talking, no.
Oh, that's good. Because I'm thinking that they could wear the mask and then they could like dub someone else in to be like speaking for him.
Yes.
If don't trust anything if Joe Biden is wearing a mask while he's talking.
Yeah, it's.
Don't trust it.
I would not trust him anyways, but that's me personally.
And you know the odds are about the same, by the way, of you getting the virus from airborne in an airborne situation, especially if you're socially distanced.
Yes.
Without a mask, as winning the lottery for the day.
Winning the lottery? I must play.
Those are almost the same odds for getting it virally through the air, unless someone's like blowing it right in your mouth. I mean, and then you may not get it because it's such a small percentage of the air that's going in there, and what you're using out of that air is, you know, so little.
They can't make up their
tiny
mind.
amount. I did the math on this, and all of the numbers are available online. And a mathematician that can put it together, make it look nice, and they go to school for these, like, to build these beautiful graphs, and then they got use the right log and get it up there so exponentially you can see everything. Because
I see it as they are trying to cause fear again. That's what I see. I see them just trying to, you know, that was the big thing. Is my son was like, Mom, you're going down to the hot zone. Are you on a suicide mission? I'm like, son, I trust God, and if it's my time to go, it'll be my time to go.
You would have already got it. And anyway, you're going to get it from touching surfaces that have been contaminated. So you wash your hands often and don't touch your face. The mask will stop you from touching your face, so it does prevent the virus that way.
I have a
but airborne wise, it's like the meme of the chain link fence protecting you from bullets, you know. It's like
that's crazy. Yeah. I have a little spritzer. I'm doing it this way so you can't see my mom's name on it. She gives these away she does drapes. So whenever I traveled, I had this. I just spray it. Yeah, spray it. Rub it together.
Spritzing.
We are doing what we need to be doing, Jim.
Don't drink it. I'm brought to you by Hygiene X.
Ooh, it was clear. I couldn't see it. I'm trying to think where she got these.
Can you see clear?
Can I see clear? No, it's a little fuzzy, but hang on.
No,
I can tell
literally.
you.
If something is clear, can you see that?
Oh, it's clear. These are my prescription shades. I can see clearly now.
The rain has
There you
gone.
go. It's gonna be a bright, come on, come,
Bright
sunshiny day.
day. Okay.
I can see my screen, but if I want to see it clearly, I do have to
Oh,
put my
press N for no
glasses on.
sound.
What? What?
N.
Yes? I can hear you, but screen is freezing. You know, we have to go really, really slow because we're like, making YouTube shut down. You know better than I know. That's just them
Well,
doing, let's throttle this down a little bit. No, we can't get this out.
oh no, we've got a beautiful connection going today because we're not coming through my Zoom to you. I think
It's
it's me
just,
that
ooh,
is.
ooh, ha. I have 17 people watching from one room.
There you go. It said we have
17.
about 1,000 people watching us talk
So I'm
about
like,
this silliness
wow.
that's coming out of our mouth. There's at least 1,000 people watching this because of all the different places we're
Let me do my
restreaming to,
dance. Whoop 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 whoop.
and that's amazing. That's
and
amazing. I'm shy.
that's before we start doing some heavy marketing, which I can help with.
Yeah.
Um,
And as it comes to the drop space, people need to be putting a link up to Is It Wet Yet? Oh, I like the shades.
yeah,
Wow.
I got them from no hashtag no sponsorship. I got these from Zenny.
Zinnies.
Zenny.
Those are purple.
ZENNY.com.
And they are prescription?
Yes,
I have some prescription shades too. Where did
and I
I do
didn't
with them?
know that they came this dark when you put the number on it to go and pick. So somewhere there's actually a little flip thing to go on these to make them even darker. And I'm like, no, can't do that. I can see really
Whoa.
clear with these.
I can see double clear now.
Uh
But they only work when they are
In the sunlight.
in the sun.
Yeah, mine stayed dark.
I can wear these.
They're transitions.
These are my Anderson Cooper glasses.
Hey, Appalachian Dolphin
Hi, I'm
says
Anderson
iPop
Cooper.
rules.
I'm Anderson
And
Cooper.
Appalachian Dolphin, you are so right. iPod, he is cool. And I have to remind him every once in a while with a tweet saying, I don't have the Rona. I'm good. No Rona here.
No sound people they're getting no sound on your because you're using OBS. That's the ticket right there. And it's why I stopped using OBS is because my computer will get a little bit overloaded and then it won't transfer the sound.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm seeing my microphone
I'm transferring
is
the
working.
sound. But the OBS is not sending through the sound. It shuts off. It's a glitch. It needs to be fixed. That's why I stopped using OBS on my Fedora system here.
Well, all my little level things are working.
Oh, I hear you. And you see all the green going up and approaching the amber and not hitting the red.
Yep.
Right. Because
yes. As a matter of fact, you said amber. I'm going to teach some people something you probably already know. My best friend's father used to install traffic lights. You cannot say it's a yellow light because it's not a yellow light. It's an amber light. There's no such thing as a yellow light. This PSA brought to you by D.
By science. Anyway. Yeah, there we are. It's red, amber, green.
Yes. Yeah, I made the mistake of calling it yellow. He's like, no, it's not yellow. He's 85 years old. You don't mess with a man. When he tells you something, you listen to what he says.
They aren't listening to anybody because they can't hear anything. When you're 85, you can't hear anything. You can only speak out. You can't hear.
Aww.
It's like... They forgot to teach me American Sign Language, and I can't hear you for you to teach it to me.
Well,
Anyway,
they just did that one on the what was he? I'm trying to think. He was a postal worker of some sort, and the little girl was doing sign language saying thank you.
I saw that. That was so sweet.
That was awesome. And right now I'm going to go and hit refresh so we can go and check Q to see whether or not there is anything that's there.
So this is why they can hear me, but they can't hear you, is because your OBS is messing up.
Oh, this sucks.
Now, if you get the paid version of OBS through who has got that paid OBS Studio? It's Real Informative uses it,
Well, I
and
know that I've got
he was telling me about it. There's a paid version of OBS, and I think that the Red Pill Roadshow uses it too, or the Red Pill 78,
okay.
and it's a paid version
Well, I already
of
paid
OBS.
for the what is it? The Restream. I paid for that thinking that I'd be able
Yeah,
to use that, but it makes
but
my voice sound like I'm a man. So
you
I'm like,
didn't you
I need somebody to help me set that voice up so it sounds like me, like now. And even if I set my microphone that's not with this system, if I put my professional microphone on, it makes me sound like a man. And I'm like,
well you have to send it through your own software to modulate your voice properly, and then send it to Restream, because Restream is not editing anything when they send it out. They're
right.
just sending the raw data. So
I'm gonna have to figure out.
whatever reverb or echo or whatever you want to put on your voice, do that on your own system, then send it to them.
Well, I don't want anything on my voice. But for whatever reason,
but
it's
Zoom is doing that automatically.
right. But when you log on to Zoom, we're giving tutorials to people. One you can hear, one you can't. So I'm going to do the sign language.
Do you know sign language? I want to learn. Who
Um,
wants to teach me sign
no,
language?
I back in the day I knew a few, but not anymore because I've watched some of the people that they're like. There was one that made the internet. He went viral. He was like,
This is like eating rice.
that's
I
eating
got that
rice.
one. I think so.
Let's see. I think it's mother.
Mother?
I think so. No, up here. I think that is mother. I could be wrong. Somebody can tell us.
Father?
I don't remember what father
Mother?
was. I did date somebody who knew the language and they tried to teach me, but the dating didn't last that long, so I didn't get the rest of the lessons.
Next time. Next.
Next. Jim, if you only knew.
Excuse me.
There's not been any dating.
Well, you have to get it. You have to sign up for that at the Evelyn Woods Sped Reading dating school.
No. I'm okay being by myself right now. I just am.
You aren't going to be by yourself for long with our show, with thousands of people watching us.
Well,
You'll
you
be
know
like,
what I mean.
How do I get a hold of? You'll be like, I got to change my email. I got to change my email. It's gonna happen, baby. You can count on it.
Man, oh man. Okay, focus.
And you're a young girl still. Yeah, I mean, when you get older, it's harder, but you're still young.
You are not much
no
older than me,
sweat.
sir. Not much
I'm younger than the mountains, but I'm older than the hills.
Well,
which is funny because that is not a geological way to look at things.
When they say that you pass 50, they say that you're over the hill. So I'm just over the hill.
Well,
Plus 2.
but women live to be about 100, so
Oh,
you're only
thanks. I'm
halfway
looking
there.
forward to that.
50 more years, and you'll become like the face in
I'm sitting here
Doctor
pondering
Who.
that.
Hey,
Man, oh
so no,
man.
we're here. It's all right. We're not broadcasting any sound, so we got. Why don't we just? I can hear you. We'll
Okay.
upload this. Do you have anything important you need to cover?
You know, um, besides everybody be safe for the 4th of July, if you see something, say something. Um, I, I, I see a lot of FFs that could be happening during the 4th of July, so um, watch out for each other.
Can I give a coronavirus update?
Yes, please.
Okay. They are coming up with more interesting ways of saying that you can have coronavirus and everything. And if you're even connected to someone who may have had it by several tropics away,
Mm-hmm.
you are still counted as a potential coronavirus. And this is why things are going up. And they are counting the common cold as a coronavirus infection now when they test you. So of course it's going to go up.
Yeah.
Fight back, guys. It's time to fight back. Take your mask off. Do what you're going to do. Be Americans. Go to work and ignore them because they are violating your First Amendment rights. And they don't have the right to do that. They have the power.
Right.
They have the power, but that's the power of the tyrannical state that they don't have the right to enforce.
I'd like.
So you guys know this. You know this, and Americans know this. You learn it in school. Well, maybe you don't learn it in school anymore. The young kids may not.
Yeah.
But if you're over the hill like us, you know it. Speak up.
Yes.
Speak up and speak up.
And it's
You know it.
in the state of North Carolina, some police officers have already spoken up to Mr. Cooper and said, "We're not arresting people who are out in the open who aren't wearing their masks."
Thank you. And it's North Carolina, mind you. You have no place, even in Raleigh, where
Yeah,
people are so tightly packed together that there's a potential of anything happening. It's North Carolina. Come on.
we know better. We know better. What is
Think
it?
about it, guys.
Maya
Don't be
Angelou.
idiots.
Maya
Don't be
Angelou. When
idiots.
you know better, you do better.
Whoa, there's all the people and they can't hear us at all now. But so upload that later.
I will. Absolutely.
Somewhere. Okay,
Absolutely.
Tire Queen says we're muted, and it's like, whoa, some people can hear us, some people can't. Um,
Absolutely.
that's
I
just
will.
because we're broadcasting to various networks, and
And
I'm seeing it all consolidated here in the restream chat.
you
Um,
know what? We are actively being censored because I just got a message from Rob blah blah. I think that's how you say the name. He said I can hear
blah blah
both.
blah.
Yeah, he said I can hear both of you on D Live, but not on YouTube. So we know where the censorship is.
You got it.
That's
It's these various networks that are blocking stuff. Okay.
yes.
They know
Now,
we're going to say something controversial in between how we set this up, and scratching our heads and stuff. It's
here's
like,
the
I don't know
thing.
how to do this. Yeah, but I
Here's
do know how to do this. I do, and I know I got to set it up right, but it's not working. How come?
yes,
So,
exactly. So,
so
like you said
then we got to
earlier,
futz
somebody's
with it.
pushing the button, going no 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 no
Yeah.
no.
So
Tell everybody again what we're working on.
realize that your rights have been violated so much, and they have the power to do it to you, but you have the right to speak up about it.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
how many people in history do you remember that were conscientiously using civil disobedience to get something done? And it works. You
Yes.
got Gandhi, civil disobedience, it worked.
Yeah.
You got Martin Luther King Jr., civil disobedience, and it worked. These are the people you remember in history. Be one
Yes.
of them. Don't be the don't be the creep that won't speak up.
Wow.
You just because you are one of them if you don't. The silent majority is a joke. You can't be silent.
No. No, because that's how they want you. They want you like
They
this, with a
they
mask
they
on
cons-
and silenced.
they consolidate their power over you because they are tyrants, and it's a tyrannical form of government they're pushing, and it's going to be globalist and worldwide, and we will have the same rights that you have in Beijing or anywhere.
Mm.
You're going to have Pyongyang rights pretty soon if you're not careful. So do what you got to do and be safe, of course. And don't touch somebody else's snot boogers, okay? You're gonna get sick. Yeah, little bit of common sense,
Keep
folks.
keep these washed and keep them away from here when you're out and
And
about.
yeah, and if you touch the feces, you wash the hands.
Oh,
Okay, be careful.
absolutely.
Oh, we just
Oh
went to
my
zero.
goodness.
Oh, so I'm sorry I said that. Excuse
That,
me.
you know what? It's okay.
I got.
And
I have to wash off. I have to wash that digital comment off.
there you go. And as we're
Oh,
sitting here, I want to say thank you to everybody who has taken time out of their busy schedule to at least attempt to hear what we're saying. Um, some people are saying they hear us. Some people are saying that it's frozen. Got another one. Just froze the video on D Live. So yes, it's an active censorship that's going on right now. And we're just telling people to stand up for yourself. We're not asking you to do anything that is inappropriate. Um, just no. Wash your hands.